Imagine a normal morning. You're standing outside with a cup of hot coffee. It's quiet, peaceful. Sunlight, a light breeze, the sound of passing cars. Everything is as it should be. Now, imagine that the fundamental force holding this world together simply switches off. Not forever, just for 5 seconds. What would happen? Most people think we just float around a bit and then come back down, but the reality is far more terrifying. Those 5 seconds would turn our planet into hell and completely destroy civilization. Let's start the countdown. The first second. You don't immediately realize what has happened. You just feel a strange lightness. Your coffee cup, which had weight just a moment ago, becomes almost weightless. The hair on your head stands on end, no longer bound by gravity. People around you stop in confusion. The second second, the chaos begins. Everything that wasn't nailed down, screwed in, or buried in the ground begins to slowly rise upwards. Cars lift off the asphalt, leaves, dust, debris, everything rushes towards the sky. People, having lost their grip on the earth, begin to float up in a panic, flailing in the air like clumsy swimmers. The third second, the catastrophe becomes global. Gravity doesn't just hold us down, it holds trillions of tons of water in the oceans and trillions of tons of air in the atmosphere. When it disappears, the oceans, no longer contained by the pull, begin to fly apart into space in gigantic droplets. The atmosphere, our blanket of air, explodes outwards like air from a punctured balloon. The pressure instantly drops to near zero. Your lungs expand, rupturing them from the inside. Your blood boils. Anyone who didn't die from decompression passes out from lack of oxygen. The fourth second, an eerie, unearthly silence falls. There is no more air, so sound cannot travel. The world freezes in perfect weightlessness. The planet, having shed its oceans and atmosphere, flies through space, surrounded by a gigantic halo of water, air, people, cars, trees, and the debris of civilization. It's almost beautiful, a surreal picture of perfect frozen chaos. The fifth second, gravity returns instantly, and this is more terrifying than its disappearance. Everything that floated up now comes crashing down. Trillions of tons of water, having risen tens of kilometers, slam back onto the surface with the force of thousands of asteroids. This triggers tsunamis several kilometers high that wash over all the continents. The air that escaped into space rushes back, creating a shockwave and hurricane-force winds on a planetary scale. People, cars, buildings, everything that was in the air falls to the ground, turning into a bloody mess. The Earth's crust, freed from the pressure of the oceans and then suddenly compressed again by their weight, fractures, causing earthquakes and volcanic eruptions all over the world. In these 5 seconds, Earth would be transformed into a boiling, shattered, and sterile ball. And all of this would happen faster than you could finish your morning coffee. Gravity is not a switch. It's not just a force that pulls us down. It is a fundamental property of the universe, a curvature of space-time itself, caused by mass. It holds together not only us and our coffee cup, it holds the planets in their orbits, the stars in their galaxies, and the very fabric of reality. We never thank gravity, we just take it for granted. But perhaps it's worth remembering that everything that keeps us grounded, our lives, our balance, our world, could disappear in a heartbeat. 5 seconds without gravity, and a lifetime to understand just how much it means to be held down.